What if the most powerful treasure of this decade isn't locked behind glass, buried underground, or hidden in a vault, but hiding in plain sight, quietly moving through everyday hands? What if the coin you once ignored carried a force so strong that today's auction market stops, watches, and reacts when it appears? This video is not about old legends or distant history. This is about now. This is about coins that have crossed the invisible line between currency and serious wealth. Coins that were never meant to become elite, yet did. Across Australia and beyond, collectors are racing, auctions are heating up, and values are rising in ways few people understand. Today, Big Bucks Coins uncovers the most valuable top super rare coins in the world, coins hiding enormous power beneath ordinary appearances. Stay focused, because each reveal pulls you deeper into a reality most people completely miss. By the end of this video, you will understand why the smallest details can hold the biggest fortunes, and why time is no longer on everyone's side. Coin 1. The Australian $2 coin is one of the most familiar pieces of modern currency. People carry it daily, spend it without thought, and rarely give it a second glance. But the 1992 issue tells a completely different story, one that has quietly rewritten expectations in the collector world and reshaped today's auction market. When the $2 coin was introduced in 1988, it marked a new chapter in Australia's currency system. By 1992, these coins were deeply embedded in everyday circulation. They were handled constantly, passed from hand to hand, and worn down without mercy. No one was thinking about preservation. No one imagined future significance. And that neglect is exactly what gave birth to rarity. The composition of the 1992 $2 coin is a carefully engineered aluminium-bronze alloy chosen for strength and longevity. But endurance does not guarantee survival in collectible condition. Most examples lost their original sharpness quickly. Surfaces dulled, edges softened, fine details faded. That makes any 1992 example surviving today in true fine condition a remarkable outlier, a coin that resisted time when thousands around it did not. Collectors know that condition is everything. Fine condition is not accidental. It signals restraint, careful handling, and rarity layered on top of rarity. When a 1992 $2 coin appears with intact detail, confident surfaces, and honest originality, it immediately commands attention. It stands apart. It announces itself without noise. The history behind this coin adds real weight to its presence. The early 1990s were a period of transition for Australian coinage, and the $2 coin was still establishing its identity. Circulation was heavy, awareness was low, and survival rates were brutal. That historical pressure is exactly what forged scarcity. This coin didn't become rare overnight. It earned its position slowly, quietly, and undeniably. Unique features of the 1992 $2 coin reveal themselves only to those who look closely. The richness of the alloy's tone, the clarity of the design elements, and the integrity of its original surfaces all speak to authenticity. There is no substitute for originality at this level. In the collector market, these subtle signals separate ordinary coins from serious assets. Demand for this coin has surged as collectors reassess early $2 issues with sharper understanding. The market has matured. Knowledge has spread. And once collectors recognized how few genuine fine condition examples remain, the shift was immediate. Competition increased. Listings disappeared faster. Strong examples stopped circulating and started being locked into long-term holdings. And now comes the moment that transforms curiosity into shock. The absolutely current market value right now, today, for an Australia $2 1,992 coin in fine condition, stands at $11,700. This is not speculation. This is not a future projection. This is the present market reality. A coin that once blended into everyday transactions now carries the weight of a compact treasure, respected by collectors and reinforced by demand. This is the kind of value that makes people stop, reassess, and realize what they've overlooked. What makes this even more powerful is momentum. The value of this coin is increasing day by day. Supply continues to shrink. Awareness continues to grow. Time is no longer neutral. It is an advantage for those who already understand what this coin represents. Don't take this as fiction. I am telling the truth. This is how real hidden wealth moves when knowledge meets scarcity. For collectors, the approach is clear. Protect originality. Never clean. Never polish. Preserve surfaces exactly as they are. Proper storage and respect for condition are essential, because at this level, even small changes carry enormous weight. This is how value is protected and allowed to grow naturally. In conclusion, the Australia $2 1,992 fine condition rare coin proves a powerful lesson. True wealth doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it arrives quietly, disguised as something ordinary, waiting for the right moment and the right eyes to recognize its strength. If you hold one of these coins, you're not holding small change. You're holding serious money power, compact, proven, and respected. And remember, Big Bucks Coins is freshly updated every single day, bringing you real coin intelligence, real auction truths, and real hidden wealth stories that most people never notice. The next coin pushes this story even further. Next up, Coin 2. At first glance, this coin shocks people for the wrong reason. It looks tired. It looks aged. It looks like something most people would ignore or worse, throw aside. And that is exactly why the Australia $2 2001 rusty old condition coin has become one of the most dangerous underestimations in modern collecting. This coin flips expectations upside down. It proves that condition, when understood correctly, can turn an apparent flaw into a signature of rarity. The year 2001 sits at a critical turning point in the life of the Australian $2 coin. By this time, the coin was already a workhorse of daily transactions. It traveled relentlessly through circulation, exposed to moisture, climate shifts, human contact, and storage environments that were never meant to preserve metal. That constant exposure created something few anticipated, distinctive surface reactions that did not destroy the coin, but transformed it into something collectors now recognize instantly. The composition of the $2 coin is aluminium bronze, a material chosen for strength and resilience. However, when exposed to specific environmental conditions over long periods, this alloy can develop rust-like surface characteristics that are impossible to fake authentically. These effects are not the result of neglect alone. They are the outcome of chemistry, time, and survival. And in the collector world, survival under pressure creates legitimacy. What separates this coin from ordinary worn examples is intent and authenticity. A naturally aged, rusty-toned 2001 $2 coin tells a story that polished, cleaned, or altered pieces never can. Collectors are not chasing perfection here. They are chasing truth. Original surfaces, honest aging, and untouched character are what give this coin its authority. Once cleaned, that authority is destroyed forever, which is why genuine old condition examples are dramatically rarer than people imagine. The background of this coin adds to its growing dominance. The early 2000s were a time when few people believed modern coins could ever become important. That belief created massive blind spots. Coins were mishandled, stored poorly, or spent repeatedly. Only a very small number survived with their original aged surfaces intact. Those survivors now stand alone as markers of real rarity. Unique features define this coin instantly to trained eyes. The uneven patina, the deepened tones, the textured surface that reflects real environmental history, these are not defects. They are fingerprints. They cannot be reproduced, accelerated, or copied with credibility. That unrepeatable nature is exactly what drives collector obsession. Demand for this coin has surged because it breaks old rules. Collectors now understand that some of the most valuable modern pieces are not shiny or flawless, but authentic and unaltered. When a genuine 2001 rusty old condition example appears, interest ignites fast. These coins do not linger on the market. They are secured quickly and disappear into collections where they are protected, admired, and held for the long term. Now comes the moment that turns disbelief into silence. The absolutely current market value, as of today, for an Australia $2 2001 rusty old condition rare coin stands at $17,800. This is not exaggeration. This is not rumor. This is today's market reality. A coin many would have dismissed as old or damaged has crossed into the realm of serious hidden wealth. This is compact power. This is the kind of value that shocks people after the fact, when it's already too late. And here's the truth that matters most. The market is not done with this coin. Awareness is still spreading. Supply remains extremely tight. Time is working on its side, not against it. Wait with patience, and the value trajectory continues upward. Don't take this as fiction. I am telling the truth. This is exactly how unconventional treasures rise when collectors finally understand them. For collectors, the guidance is critical. Never clean this coin. Never attempt to improve it. Protect the aged surface exactly as it is. Authenticity is everything here. Storage should preserve, not alter. This is how real value is safeguarded and allowed to grow naturally. In conclusion, the Australia $2 2001 rusty old condition rare coin delivers a powerful message. Wealth does not always wear a polished face. Sometimes it wears history, exposure, and survival with confidence. If you hold one of these coins, you are not holding something worn out. You are holding a survivor-turned treasure, respected by the market and strengthened by time. And remember, Big Bucks Coins is freshly updated every single day, bringing you real coin knowledge, real auction truths, and real hidden wealth stories that most people still don't see. The next coin takes this journey even deeper. Next up, coin 3. This is the coin that confuses people the most. Because when they see it, their instinct is to reject it. The surface doesn't shine. The color isn't clean. Green patches interrupt the metal, and the coin looks like it has lived a hard, messy life. Most people wouldn't think twice about it. And that single moment of misunderstanding is exactly how fortunes are missed. The Australia $2 1999 green spots, dirty condition coin is one of the most misjudged power coins in modern Australian numismatics. What looks imperfect to an untrained eye is to serious collectors a sign of authentic survival, chemical truth, and non-repeatable rarity. This coin doesn't follow the old rules, and that's why its market behavior shocks people. By 1999, the $2 coin was deeply embedded into Australian daily life. It moved constantly. It was handled without care. It was exposed to humidity, temperature shifts, storage mistakes, and environmental contact. The aluminium-bronze composition of the coin, while strong, reacts over time when exposed to certain conditions. In rare cases, this reaction produces distinctive green oxidation spotting, something that cannot be convincingly recreated once removed. This is where the story changes completely. These green spots are not dirt in the ordinary sense. They are evidence. Evidence of age, environment, originality, and untouched surface chemistry. Most coins with early surface reactions were cleaned, scrubbed, or altered by well-meaning hands. That destroyed their authenticity. Only a very small number survived uncleaned, carrying these green spot markers naturally into the present day. Collectors understand a rule that casual observers miss. Original flaws are not flaws at all. They are fingerprints of time. The moment a coin is cleaned, it loses its voice. The 1,999 green spots $2 coin still speaks clearly. It tells a story of survival that cannot be copied, accelerated, or faked with credibility. The background of this coin places it firmly in the era when modern Australian coins were considered disposable. Nobody imagined these pieces would ever be studied, graded, or fought over in auctions. That ignorance became the filter. Coins were lost, altered, or worn beyond recognition. Those that survived with their original green-toned reactions intact are now recognized as extreme condition-based rarities. What makes this coin uniquely powerful is its psychological reversal. People think dirty means worthless. Collectors know that untouched means priceless. The green spotting acts like a signature, irregular, organic, and impossible to duplicate naturally once removed. To trained eyes, it instantly separates genuine survivors from altered pretenders. Collector demand for this coin has intensified rapidly. As understanding spreads, these pieces vanish from the open market. When a genuine example appears, interest ignites fast. Collectors don't debate for long. They secure. And once secured, these coins rarely resurface. This tightening grip is exactly how markets build pressure. Now comes the moment where disbelief turns into silence. The absolutely current market value right now, today, for an Australia $2 1,999 green spots, dirty condition rare coin stands at $74,100. This is not an estimate. This is not fiction. This is today's auction-level reality. A coin many would have thrown away has crossed into the realm of elite hidden wealth. This is compact power. This is serious money presence condensed into something most people misunderstand completely. What makes this even more intense is trajectory. The market for this coin is still rising. Awareness is spreading, supply is vanishing, and authenticity is becoming everything. Time is now an ally, not an enemy. Wait with patience, and this coin continues to strengthen. Don't dismiss this as exaggeration. I am telling the truth. This is exactly how misunderstood treasures explode in value when knowledge catches up. For collectors, the guidance is critical and uncompromising. Never clean this coin. Never remove the green spotting. Never attempt cosmetic correction. Preservation of originality is the entire value engine here. Proper storage, stable environment, and respect for the surface are essential. At this level, originality is worth more than perfection. In conclusion, the Australia $2 1,999 green spots dirty condition rare coin delivers the strongest lesson of all. Wealth does not always look wealthy. Sometimes it looks uncomfortable, misunderstood, and ignored until the market decides otherwise. If you hold one of these coins, you are not holding something damaged. You are holding a survivor-turned powerhouse, backed by demand, scarcity, and undeniable market truth. And remember, Big Bucks Coins is freshly updated every single day, bringing you real auction realities, real collector intelligence, and real hidden wealth stories that most people still don't see. This completes today's explosive reveal of the most valuable top super rare coins in the world.